Cell is the most basic unit of living organism. No matter how complex an organism becomes, at its core is a collection of cells. A cell grows in size. It eventually divides to form two identical cells. In summary, organisms' cells work together, forming more complex structures. Cell theory states that living things are made up of cells. Cell is the fundamental unit of all living organisms. Cell is the basic unit for reproduction. Postulates of cells. All organisms are made up of one or more cells. Cells is the basic unit of life. Cells arise from pre-existing cells. Additional ideas about the cells. Energy flows and it happens within the cells. Hereditary information is contained in DNA and is passed from cell to cell. All cells have the same basic chemical composition.
The two types of cells, eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Eukaryote cells contains membrane-bound organelles, includes a nucleus. DNA is contained in the nucleus, separated from the rest of the organelles of the cell by a membrane. Eukaryotes are multicellular. Examples are fungi, protists, plants, and animals. Prokaryote cells do not contain a nucleus or any other membrane-bound organelle. DNA is loose in the cell interior and freely floats in the cell's cytoplasm. Prokaryotes are unicellular. Examples are from kingdom of Monera and bacteria.
The structure and function of the cell. The three main components of any plant or animal cell are plasma membrane or cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. Plasma membrane is a bilipid membranous layer composed of proteins and carbohydrates. Its body is fluid-like. The cell membrane separates the cell from its external environment and is selectively permeable, which controls what gets in and out. It protects the cell and provides stability. Cytoplasm, the jelly-like substance composed of mainly water and found between the cell membrane and nucleus. The cytoplasm makes up most of the body of a cell and is constantly streaming. Organelles that are found in the body and substances like salts may be dissolved in the cytoplasm. Nucleus. The nucleus is the largest organelle in the cell. It is dark and round and is surrounded by a double membrane called the nuclear envelope or the nuclear membrane. The nucleus contains genetic information or the DNA on special strands called chromosomes. The nucleus is the control center of the cell for cell metabolism and reproduction.
The following organelles are found in both plant and animal cell. ER or endoplasmic reticulum is a network of membranous canals filled with fluids. They carry materials throughout the cell. The ER is the transport system of the cell. There are two types of ER, rough ER and smooth ER. Rough ER is lined with ribosome and is rough in appearance, and smooth ER contains no ribosomes and is smooth in appearance.
Ribosomes are small particles which are found individually in the cytoplasm and also line the membrane of the rough endoplasmatic reticulum. Ribosomes produce protein. They could be thought as a factories in the cell. Lysosomes are small sac-like structures surrounded by a single membrane and containing strong digestive enzymes which when released can break down worn-out organelles or food. It's also as a suicide sac.
Mitochondria. The mitochondria are round tube-like organelles that are surrounded by a double membrane, are often referred to as the powerhouse of the cell. The mitochondria releases food energy from food molecules to be used by the cell. This process is called respiration. Some cells require more than other cells, so would have many more mitochondria. Vacuoles are fluid-filled organelles enclosed by a membrane. They can store materials such as food, water, sugar, minerals, and waste products. Animal cells organelles not found in plant cells, cilia and flagella, are hair-like organelles which extend from the surface of many animal cells. The structure is identically in both, except that Flagella are longer and whip-like and cilia are shorter. There are usually only a few flagella on a cell, while cilia may cover the entire surface of a cell. The function of cilia and flagella includes locomotion for one cell organism and to move substances over cell surfaces in multi-cell organisms.
Organelles and other features found only in the plant cells. Cell wall is a rigid organelle composed of cellulose and lying just outside the cell membrane. The cell wall gives the plant cell its back-flat shape. It also protects the cell. The cell wall contains pores which allow materials to pass to and from the cell membrane. Plastids are double membrane bound organelles. It is in plastids that plants make and store food. And there are two main types. Glycoplasts, colorless organelles which store starch or other plant nutrients. Example, starch stored in a potato. Chromoplasts contain different colored pigments. The most important type of chromoplast is the chloroplast, which contains the green pigment chlorophyll. This is the most important in the process of photosynthesis.
Central vacuum. A central vacuum is a large fluid-filled vacuum found in plants. Chloroplasts are the organelles that conduct photosynthesis, where the photosynthetic pigment chlorophyll captures the energy from the sunlight, converts the storage in the energy storage molecules ATP and NADPH while freeing oxygen from water in plant and algal cells.